think. Oh, yeah, it appears we're live. Good morning, beloveds. We're expecting weather tonight. And it's hard to believe in thunderstorms when we left for the park, it was 75. Now, we left for the park at 7, about 20 minutes after 7. It was 75 degrees and not a cloud in the sky. Now, the clouds did pick up while we were in the park, and the wind picked up while we were in the park, so maybe, but yeah. So, and the grackles are still in the park, which is just, they're big black birds. They're not in the crow family. They're not the corvid family. They are, but they kind of think with a hive mind. And so, like, if you get one's attention, you've got the whole flock's attention, and it's just terrifying. So, like, I refuse to engage with the grackles. So, and if you can hear the little bell, it's because I've got Giovanni's attention right now. So I don't know. And we were stalked in the park by a blue jay. It was kind of funny. It's like, just one. And apparently this generation's woodpeckers don't know what to do with the peanut in the shell, but they will catch because like 2 years ago, I think, they would like catch the peanuts in the air and fly off with them. Well, this generation's woodpeckers are not doing that. But when I said, well, try shelling it, because he cracked it out of the air, we heard him hit it, but then he didn't. So he just went back up to the tree, kind of looked at us like, well, what? So I said, try shelling it. And he caught that one and flew off with it. And so we don't know if we were dealing with 2 woodpeckers or 3. Because 2 of them caught them and flew off, and one of them, like, saw it, caught it, and then didn't know it. I don't know. It was weird. So, it was a weird park story. Okay, we are doing a new design for living, so let's do the housekeeping really quick. And all the housekeeping is me reminding you that we are Creative Life Spiritual Center. Website is creativelife.org. Constant contact email, info@creativelife.org. It's 1 email a week. The tells you what's going on for the week and the month, and the hot links are hot. So if it says click here now, it means it'll take you right to the information of the person that can help you get it. And it is a blind CC, so nobody's going to see your email. You want to end up on anybody else's email list because of us. And then the last thing I mentioned is the social medias, merely from the standpoint of we do not monetize the social medias. We don't want to deal with the ads any more than you do. So what we ask you to do instead is to go like, subscribe, follow, based on which platform you're on, and then engage with the individual post by commenting, sharing, and reacting. It bumps us in the algorithms. I just said that all out of order, but that's okay. If I say it the same way every time, you just start to tune me out because you don't hear it. That's fine. And I just lost train of my thought. Oh, I should tell you that we are Creative Life Spiritual Center or Creative Life Spark. And I am the running Rev Ryan across the social medias that I am on. So, all right, that is it. And so, A New Design for Living is the process of science of mind. This is one of the last books Ernest put out. And it is literally how you do this. He did a lot of theory early in his career, and I think towards the end of it, he was like, you know what? We need to actually practice this. So this is a little bit more of a step-by-step guide. Not really a step-by-step guide, but you know what I mean. So he's like, this is what you do. As Jesse likes to point out, when we treat for things, the universe doesn't hand it to us. It generally hands us a process. So that's what this is. This is the process of science of mind. I like to point out that really, honestly, science of mind is not a religion. We don't tell you what to believe. We teach you how to believe and why it's important. So that what you believe is between you and the divine. All right. Let's get on with this. I bought this. And I saw that it said vanilla bean. I missed that it said latte. So it's a little weird. But I bought it from an herbalist and, here we are. All right. So we've got a short one today. And then we're going to do 2 tomorrow because we're going to finish up the chapter tomorrow. And yeah, because on Monday it would be really, really short otherwise. And I've got a little extra time on Saturdays and Sundays. So today's going to be short so that we can do the last 2 tomorrow. All right. And today is Tomorrow Never Comes. We've been in chapter 11. You live today. So today he's going to say tomorrow never comes. Let's talk about it. Okay. Tomorrow never comes. We find evidence of the misuse and misunderstanding of the value of the present moment, of the creative nature of now, everywhere we look. The person who is ill, bemoaning the fact that he is sick, so sick today, but that perhaps tomorrow he will be better. The individual who finds themselves in a state of poverty today and continually complains about it, but hopes that maybe tomorrow things will be better. Or the one who finds no joy in living today, but looks to tomorrow for some degree of happiness. How much are we pushing on as a future event that which we wish to experience? How many of us are prohibiting ourselves from ever experiencing that which we desire by refusing to accept it right now at the level of causation in our thoughts? What is it we desire? Possibly most of us, if not all. It is often very difficult for us to realize that we are living in a timeless universe. And the fact that as far as the infinite is concerned, everything exists to it as a present reality. Everything. Bound neither by the past nor the future. Rather, life is something that is eternally made new. Behold, I make all things new. It would be a good practice, indeed, if each morning we would say upon rising, something new and wonderful comes into my experience today. Today, I bless everything I touch and am prospered in everything I do. Today, nothing but love and good goes forth from me. Therefore, nothing else can possibly return. Today, this day, I am happy and whole. We need not worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will take care of itself rightly if today is rightly lived. It is on the possibility of this fresh beginning that we must base our hopes for the future todays. Okay. Which, that's one in the eye of, pretty much the entire Christian faith, at least from the Middle Ages. One of my biggest beefs with the history of Christianity is heaven. It is heaven. That is my beef. Because heaven is somewhere else. Heaven is in the next life. Heaven is not now. And for a lot of history, a lot of churches, organizations have used heaven to justify present suffering. And I am so against that. What Ernest is saying is, all we have is now. Tomorrow will take care of itself rightly if we live rightly today. And he also points out that heaven and hell are states of consciousness, not places. If I'm wrong, that's fine. If I'm wrong, if heaven is a place and there is in the afterlife, and I'm wrong, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Okay. Because I'm going to live my life to the best of my ability, so but I don't approve of, and I do judge rightly, justifying present suffering with the promise of heaven tomorrow. or the next life. I don't. I believe you should live now. I believe you should create the life you want to live now. And yes, I am very aware that there are systems that get in our way, and there are people that get in our way. And one of the main people that get in our way is ourselves. So, that's been my beef with a lot of organized religion, is they justify present suffering. Okay, well, I know you're suffering and you just need to bear up under the suffering because you're going to be rewarded in heaven. No. And Ernest agrees with me in this chapter. He agrees with me. We don't know what tomorrow is going to be. We have no way of knowing. All we have is right now. Why not live it to the best of our ability now? No matter what. So, yeah, tomorrow will take care of itself if we live rightly today. I'm going to walk away with that. And I appreciate that he did that. He started out with that. I started it. Every morning, start something upon rising. Something new and wonderful comes into my experience today. Now he went on with that, but something new and wonderful comes into my experience today. If we get, now I am not a morning person. I freely admit I am not a morning person, but I go to bed with the expectation that tomorrow's going to be a new day, a good day. And I get up in the morning, even when I'm grumpy, knowing, you know what? The sun got up. I got up. It's going to be a good day. Yes, I am a little bit of a Pollyanna, but I believe that it has served me well, because that's what he's talking about. If we can get up in the morning and expect the day to be a good day, it really doesn't have much of a choice other than to be good. And that's what we have to do, because I have days where I just have days, but I can still find the good in them, and that's what we've got to do. We've got to find the good. And the sneaky thing about good is when you start to look for it, you find it. And when you start finding it, you start finding out that there's more of it. So, all right, I'm going to wrap this up and move on into the process of my day. So I'm going to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day, a you got this day, a take care of yourself day, a I'm going to have a catter day, so cuddle your fur babies day, a do something just for you day, a have some fun day, a go and walk in the park day, a drink plenty of water day, because I just realized that I forgot my water and I kind of want it now, day, a make sure you make time to rest day, a don't forget to set your clocks forward today, otherwise you're going to be really early for church day, or late, I'm not sure. And yeah, spring forward, fall back. Spring forward. So set your clocks an hour ahead sometime today before you go to. I know most of us, I have 2 analog clocks that I do that too. Oh, and the cars, but so here we are. Yeah, I'm going to get in the car and the car's going to tell me that it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm not going to be happy going to the gym tomorrow. But yes, I am, because I'm going to the gym tomorrow. All right. I've gotten off track today. A good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough, just as you are. You are a beloved expression of the divine. You are spirit in motion, God in action, a beautiful masterpiece, and a work in progress at the same time, at your own pace. Okay? If I haven't said you're a brilliant light and divine spark, you are. You are spirit in motion. You are God in action. And as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you are a godling. All right? Explore the truth of your being. Get to know who the divine knows you to be, because the divine knows you to be good. And from there, anything is possible. Anything at all is possible. All right. I am going to go get something to eat because I'm hungry, because I just walked 2 miles in the park. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved, and I will see you next time.